Would you believe if I told you that beneath the calm surface of this beautiful landscape lies an upside-down island here in Lake Bunyonyi?
There was no selfishness. So one day it was called the upside-down island because of the reason that I'm heading to next.
The hailstone came and destroyed the crops.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Fiffi Bytom here with
Bytom.
We are on Lake Bunyonyi right now. This is the Lake Bunyonyi surrounding us. I'm with my family, my dad here, Mr. Bytom, and our driver there, Ambrose, and my sister Lynette, and my mom. So we are here at the island that turned upside down many years ago, and this is our guide. My brother Sam Bytom is our guide for today, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this island.
So greetings everyone, I'm so glad to meet you everyone here. My name is Bytom Samuel, and the tour guide, as you know, is my profession and the thing I love so much. So today we are reporting live from Lake Bunyonyi. As you all know that Lake Bunyonyi is the most beautiful lake in the world. It has its record as the deepest lake in Uganda, third deepest in Africa after Lake Tanganyika, and the third deepest in the world. So there are a lot of things that talk about this beautiful lake. My number one, it is its depth, its unique depth. It's beautiful peninsulas and islands. It has got 29 islands, and among the 29 islands, every single island has got its different history.
Oh wow.
So among the 29, they have different sizes and they have different histories, as I have told you, but we have the main historical ones. That is where we have the Punishment Island. The Punishment Island, it was called so as a reason that it was used to punish the people, the ladies that used to get pregnant before marriage, and then they were taken there as a punishment, so that they can be an example to others, so that they cannot get pregnant before marriage. And then we also got the Leprosy Island, locally known as Bwama Island. So the Leprosy Island is where it is the largest island in Lake Bunyonyi, by the way, and it is where the leprosy patients all around the country were brought. And minus that, it has got different projects running there. There are churches, schools, agroforestry, the hospitals and everything. So the third most historical on this lake is the upside down island where we are right now.
The main one.
You can have a good look. So the upside down island, it is locally known as Butsuranuka. Butsuranuka is in Rushiga.
Is our local language.
Our local language here in Western Uganda. And this island, it is of a medium size. So from the main landing site, it takes 30 to 35 boat ride, 30 to 35 minutes boat ride to reach here. And this beautiful island right now, there is nothing being done there. So previously, we all know that it is an island where they used to live. There were homesteads, there were bars, there were land for farming. But there is a certain scenario in a year that is uncertain, because different books and different ancestors give different information about it.
Yeah, so the main year is uncertain, but very many years ago.
It is very many years ago. So
in the 18th century, people say.
Yeah, 18th century, according to my own research. So this beautiful island, it used to be a meeting place. It is in the middle of the lake, so people from different parts could gather here, and then they share the local beer, They have fun, they make stories, they make dances, and everything would be just more than fun. So there was a certain scenario as previously in the past years, the people used it to take like there was no selfishness. There was no selfishness. The people you loved to share. That is why even they used to arrange beer parties so that they can keep people together. So one day it was called the Upside Down Island because of the reason that I'm heading to next.
Excited to hear it.
So this Upside Down Island, you may ask yourself like a question, where that name originated from. So this island, there was a beer party once. Okay, actually it was not like a beer party, but it was like the people, the friends had just gathered to have fun and share their local drink, which we have been sharing you in our previous videos made from sorghum. So it is the main drink for the Bashiga tribe people. So the people had
Shera and Enturide.
So the people had gathered sharing that local beer, and they were about 7 to 10 members having fun. And there came a woman, a certain woman, old woman that was in her late ages of 80. So she came, she asked for a sip, and then
a sip on the beer, the local beer they were drinking.
So just as it was mainly known, and the way it is still, that people, the people in the Bashiga like to share, to eat together. So the people seem to be selfish, and maybe because they were not in the same age bracket with her, they thought that she couldn't fit in. So she just asked for a sip, and then she continues because she was feeling very thirsty. And then they said it is impossible, they cannot share with her. She asked again, she asked 3 times, and nobody, they all chased her away. So when they chased her away, she asked for one person that could help her cross the lake to the mainland, because this island is completely surrounded by water. So she asked for someone who could help her cross to the mainland, and then they all refused. But there, beside, there was one young boy that was in his ages of 18 years. So the boy was so innocent and humble. He simply accepted and got the pedal and the canoe. She took the woman. The old woman didn't say anything. She just wished them the best as they enjoyed their beer. So they crossed. By the time they had moved like 100 meters from the island started turning upside down.
Oh my God.
What was up started going down. What was down came up.
So everyone on the island.
There were homesteads. We are going to land. We sometimes we find there some things that were used by
actually
homes.
We have grown up digging there. We would go there to, we actually my family had land there, so I don't know if it's still there, but we have grown up going there to dig sweet potatoes, beans, and sometimes when we are digging we would find like saucepans, like old things, like things that are used in the home, and we wonder.
So that is very true. And amongst all the people that were there in that island, it is only that one boy that helped the woman cross that survived, and one cock.
One cock?
One cock. So the cock, remember the people that were living here, it was like, there were homesteads. People also had animals they were rearing, and there was one cock that survived. For it was able to fly from this island to the peninsula that is across.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the rest,
that's like a miracle. They all lost their lives.
So the woman didn't say anything to show that she's the one behind that. But as you know, in African culture, like whenever you could do something bad to someone that is very old, then you could get a direct curse in such a way.
Yeah.
So that was it all. And when that happened, then the other people, they came to share the land again. So you could not say that I had this land because the one you had previously went down. Now it is new land. So the people came and took new shares on the land. I think that is when our grandpa came and got the plot of land that we have been digging. Yeah. So right now there are no homesteads. People fear there. Maybe that there are ghosts. They can attack them.
Yeah.
So others, they no longer do agriculture here because there are very many pests, and it is really hard for them to cater for the crops every day coming. So that was all about the upside down island.
And actually, from this story, I learned what you've always known. I don't know if it's the same in other cultures, but in Africa, and especially where I come from, we are supposed to respect elders. No matter what, we still respect elders. In the cities, like where I live in Kampala, it's not as common. People do whatever they want. But in my village where I come from, you respect your elders, and you share, you help them. It is something that we have grown up, that has been instilled in us as children, as kids, and it is still in us. Like we know that if you disrespect an elder, something bad happens to you. And I feel like this was something that happened. Maybe she did not tell the island to turn upside down. I don't know the science behind that. No one really knows the science behind that. Nobody knows. But
And
I feel like
it still works.
it
People
still works. If
So
you
nobody
disrespect
has
an
never
elder
understood
here where we come
technology they
from,
use.
something bad happens to you. So always respect your elders.
Yeah, that was a great lesson to everyone, and very many people learned from that, and that is why I think that is why people still relate to that, and they still have to maintain that culture that they should respect elders. Yeah.
So now this is how it looks like. People have grown trees there. They no longer grow crops and food there.
So
I think
different investors have come to buy land here, and I think in the next years they are going to make it like a resort
like a
center.
resort, yeah.
Yeah. I think we are going to land there. And
So this is the story of the upside down island where we are right now. We are not scared. We have grown up coming here. So if you want to come to see it, you come, and Bytom will bring you. He's a very wonderful guide. And right now we are on the landing site of the island, and we are going to show you what it looks like on the land itself. We're on the land right now. We are going to show you the upside down. We hope it doesn't stand upside down while we are there. We shall flat. Oh, good. Woo! Now I'm stepping on the upside down island.
this could be a perfect place for camping.
Yeah.
Come with your tent, no noise. A very place you can do camping with peace of mind.
What? This is my dad. He's 66 years old, and he agrees with the story. He tells us that's what they were told also. It happened before he was born, even before our grandparents were born, but he has grown up in this, and they use it to fear. He's going to tell us what it means and what they learned from that story. So, Mr. Bytom.
The older people, we have to respect them. According to the story that we had from the upside down island. And there are some things related to this one. There is one time back that there was a lady passing by and on a bar, and she asked for the drink, and then the owner of the bar refused to give her. She wanted money. And what happened as she left the place, the hailstone came and destroyed the crops
Oh, so there was a storm. I did not know that part.
No, it is a different story.
Oh, it is a different one. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, related to this one.
This
So
is
you
another
have,
story related to this one. Okay.
You have to respect someone who is passing by, whether you know or you don't know. Yeah.
You give respect and love one another. Always love one another.
Give help.
Yeah, help whoever you can. This is why in Africa, even though people think we are mean and we don't love each other, it is a big thing in the villages. Like if I'm passing by, people will be eating and they will call me to eat with them. They did not prepare for me. They didn't know that I was going to come. But if I'm passing by, there is food for me. No matter what, I'll pass by and they will give me food. They will share with me. Here we share with each other. We help each other, and there is no problem. It is a normal thing compared to cities. When you go to cities, they only eat prepare for people in the house. But for us in our villages, how we have grown up, you share with one another, you help each other. If anybody needs help in the community, everyone will gather, they help that person. It is just the way it is. And I think that is a good thing. So that is the story Dad shared with us about somebody who asked for help and they couldn't help her. And you never know, maybe that person has, I don't know if it is magic. I don't believe in magic, but maybe some people have magic powers that now you see something happened, the hailstorms came and then everyone got destroyed just because they couldn't give her a beer or porridge or something.
So guys, we've come to the end of this video. This trip was actually sponsored by Kigezi Tourism Services, as you can see. Featuring Zagi Bytom, the guide, and I would love him to tell us more about Kigezi Tourism Services.
Yeah, my name is Zagi Bytom. I'm a tour guide and tour operator by profession, and it's something that I do with a lot of passion. So Kigezi Tourism Services is an organization operating in Uganda, and we do different tourism activities and services. So we do tours and travel safaris all around East Africa. We do training to tour guides, people who would like to become tour guides and tour operators, in case you want to start like a tour company, or you have any tourism business you would like to start, maybe a hotel or anything, or people who would like to have employees in their tourism businesses, they can come. Then we have our people who bring the applications, then they get interviewed, and then we connect them to the employers so that they can provide perfect services in this amazing industry.
Wow, good job.
Yeah. So I do that for the love of tourism, you know.
I can tell you have a big passion for tourism. I really enjoyed being on a trip with you, and I hope and wish that everyone can experience being led by this wonderful guide. I really enjoyed my time on Lake Bunyonyi, and seeing the islands with you.
So I can't wait to have you in the next trip, and maybe somewhere else, because we take you to everywhere you would like to go in East
I look
Africa.
forward to.
Yeah.
And is there anything else you would like to tell us about Kigezi Tourism Services?
Actually, we have multiple services, but right now I would like to tell you about our East African Safari magazine, which we are publishing this coming year.
Oh, wow.
So
East African magazine?
East African Safari magazine.
Oh, wow.
So that magazine, it is having all the travel information tourists, tour operators and guides would like to know, including the latest information, all the updates that are current right now about the destinations, about the rates, about the accommodation places, about the ways to access the attractions, about everything.
Oh, wow.
So in that magazine, it has all the information. It has wildlife facts that are very necessary to all tour guides and tourists and the tour operators. He has all the information that helps people to plan for their trips. It has tips that can help the people that maybe are traveling to East Africa for the very first time on how they can handle their trip, and it becomes very successful. It gives like tips on how people can spend time on a safari without spending too much. So you can actually do your trip like a professional or like someone who has been in Africa. When you
Through that magazine.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
good job.
Yeah, thank you. So I can guide you very well, and I would like to inform all the people who have all categories of businesses, whether it is tourism related or not, the tour companies, supermarkets, hotels, tour operators, the craft shops, the other organizations, every kind of business. You have any kind of shop, the airline companies, the cruising companies. So in case you would like to advertise your business with us, you're most
Through
welcome.
the magazine.
Yeah.
This is a one in a lifetime opportunity. If I were you, I would be running to him right now. This is a one in a lifetime, because that magazine is going to have all the travel information. And if you have a business, there is no way that it is going to miss out to be seen by very many people that are going to see the magazine. Because this magazine, the copies are going to be distributed everywhere in Africa and outside Africa. We are going to distribute in embassies, to our agents that are in Europe, in America, in all over the world. All over the world. It is going to go everywhere. So there you go, Mr. Chance. You bring your business. The contacts on how you're going to bring your business, they are going to be dropped here. You can check it out. Or I'm going to put the contacts in the description and also in the comment section. Okay, yeah, that is it. There you go. This is a one in a lifetime opportunity. Please do not miss out. If you know anybody that has a business that would benefit from this, please let them know. Share this video with them, and we look forward to meeting you. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We will see you in the next video. Bye.